All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again for the Premier League tomorrow. 6:30 is the earliest game. Let's jump right in. So, City and Tottenham, that's an interesting one, really good one. City just coming off a 4-3 win, but overall loss in the Champions League against Tottenham. Do you know what? This is going to be so interesting. I mean, you know, Tottenham, they have it all to play for. City can't lose at this point. They do have another game in hand against Liverpool, who are above them right now. But City need to win this. They're a point behind Liverpool, and they need to beat them straight up. And City have been so strong in the Premier League. That's the thing. So I think City are going to win this one. I think they're going to win 3-1. They're playing at the Etihad. Tottenham, I mean, they're decent in the league. They're good in the league. They're up there. But City are just ruthless in the league. I mean, with the players they have and the injuries that Tottenham have, I feel like City will win. It's 6:30. I'll try and be up for that one. I really want to watch that one. But, we'll see. So 3-1 City. Then we got Bournemouth and Fulham at 9. This is Central Standard Time, America. So Bournemouth, Fulham. Fulham were down and out already, although they did come up with a surprising result against Everton at Fulham, at last week when they played in the Prem. 2-0 win. Ryan Babel with the red hair of his, and I forgot the other goal scorer, but, under Scott Parker, they're just playing, just for the sake of it now, just for pride. And, big up to them, good for them. So, but, Bournemouth are very strong at home, even though they lost to Burnley last week. So, I'm going to have to go... I'm going to go 2-1 Bournemouth. I feel like Fulham will do something. I feel like they're going to ride on the high that they have, on the win that they have against Bournemouth. Huddersfield, Watford at 9 a.m. Also, Huddersfield they've just been awful this season. Absolutely awful. It was nice to see that touching... sort of story with Aaron Moy and that little girl. I can't remember what age she was, but she was inspired by Aaron Moy and his bald hair, and eventually Aaron Moy found out about it, and she was invited to the match, and she was able to hold his hand in the game. So for this one, Huddersfield, Watford, they're doing well under Javi Gracia, and the players they have, they're very strong, astute, very, technically gifted players such as, Delafeu. They've got very strong players out there. Dini will be out, obviously, for the red card against us, Arsenal. I'm a big Arsenal fan, by the way. Die-hard Arsenal fan. But, this is going to be, I feel like Watford will win this 2-0. 2-0. So, West Ham, Leicester, that's probably the best of the 9 a.m. matches. Obviously that's my opinion, but Leicester, West Ham they're just poor. They just have poor consistency, man. And Leicester, they just lost. They just lost 1-0 to Newcastle last week, I believe it was. Sure, they lost 1-0 to someone, but it was surprising because Leicester, I think it was Newcastle, because Leicester, they're playing some very good football under Brendan Rodgers. And in fact, that was their first match that they had lost. So it's just crazy. How do you go on this Newcastle, on the up like this? Players like James Maddison, Harvey Barnes, Jamie Vardy scoring them goals, Demari Gray. So this is surprising to me. This one is going to be interesting. I think it's going to be a 2-1 win for Leicester. They're playing at West Ham. So I think West Ham will concede goals. Actually, no. I think it's going to be 1-0. 1-0 to Leicester. Even though they're playing away. So, the Wolves and Brighton. Brighton and Wolves, Wolves have just had an outstanding season. They're overachieving, and it's incredible how well they're doing right now. I think Wolves will win this one with a comfortable 2-0 win, because Brighton are just terrible. I mean, Brighton lost to Cardiff. I mean, Cardiff are 31 points and Brighton are 33. So it's like anything can happen now. Cardiff might get out, which I hope they do, given all the things that have happened to them in this season. So, and then at 11:30, we've got Newcastle and Southampton. I think Newcastle are, again, an inconsistent team. They're not very high up in the table. Now, Southampton under Hassan Hurtel, I honestly think they're playing some okay football. Hassan Hurtel being the former manager of Erastus-Obilo Leipzig, 2016, 2018. That's when this golden period, really. The likes of Timo Werner, Forsberg, Naby Keita, upcoming, however you, say his name. Bottom line is, I think Southampton are going to come away with a 2-1 win at the St. James's Park. I really do think. So that's Saturday, going to Sunday now. So first match is Everton and United. Everton and United. That's a really, really, really good one. And honestly, I really think Everton might win that. I think they'll win 2-1. If they're at Everton. So, I think, they're playing some good football under Marcus Silva, despite losing 2-0 to Fulham away. I think they can nip a 2-1 win here. United, obviously, it's a rebuilding season for them. It was a fairy tale start with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And now they just kind of, they've hit a wall. So, they need to kind of figure out what they're going to do to get through that wall. But I have no doubt United will come up again and do bits again. But you know what? I'm bigging up Everton in this one. So, I think Everton 2-1. Arsenal Palace, my team, my brothers. Just coming off that Napoli, 0-1 win away at Napoli, which is absolutely crazy. I watched bits and pieces of that match. Phenomenal free kick from Lacazette. This is an interesting one, and you know what? I have something for Palace. Zaha, I love him. Them techers, them tricks. He's so good. He's bigger than the club. He should be there. He should be at Everton or Tottenham. And it's just whenever I see him play against the bigger teams, whenever Palace play against the big teams, it's just my heart hurts for him because he's trying to take everyone on the left wing. And there's no one else that can do what he does, aside from Townsend, but obviously they're not, Townsend is not as good as Zaha, but he can come up with some bangers. So it hurts to see that. But, honestly, we toss Crystal Palace around when we play them. And I'm going to go 3-0. I'm going to go 3-0 Arsenal, Crystal Palace. We're playing out, we're at home. And, we do very well at home. Obviously, our away form is terrible. So, but this is at home. I feel like it's going to be a good win for us. So 3-0. Although knowing Arsenal, but, I've got back my team. I've got to be optimistic. So, and then we got Cardiff and Liverpool at 10. I mean, this is just, Cardiff are going to get tossed around. I don't care if Cardiff are playing on Jupiter and that's their home. It's just, Liverpool are ruthless. Salah, Mane, watching them play against Porto. I was watching them kind of on my phone, and I was watching City and Tottenham on the big screen, and just watching Salah, they just tore the team apart. Porto, 1-5 I think it was. So it's stupid. I think they're going to absolutely massacre Cardiff and win 4-0. Okay, so that's Sunday, and on Monday, Chelsea, Burnley. Chelsea should come away with a win there. Burnley, they're a team that kind of messes around with you, gets stuck in. Chris Wood, and Neil Taylor as a left back, up and coming now. These players, they just get under your skin. So I reckon this will be a 2-1 win for Chelsea. But I feel like Burnley can do some okay things up there. But that's going to be a 2-1 win for me. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. You think my predictions are absolute whack, or do you think, I'm somewhat on point? So let me know in the comments, and cheers. It's Ruse.